the new Google Sites is completely and totally amazing. If you have never played in the new Google Sites, prepare to be wowed. So to get to the new Google Sites, you actually start within your drive, crazy, and you click New, go to More, and here's where you will see Google Sites. Go ahead and click on it. And what you'll find is that your Google Sites are now organized within your drive the exact same way that your Google Docs are, your slides. You can even share your sites the same way that you'd share your materials with a colleague. And so when you click on that Google site, here's what you will see. You really don't have a ton of options for layout, for design, but you do have a lot that you can work with. So to start, you simply click here and put your page title. And you'll notice when you click here, you'll see different header types that you can opt to choose from. You could have just the title, or you could have a large banner. So let's imagine that I'm going to just keep this regular banner that I started with. This is always going to be the default theme until you click over here on the right where it says themes. And here's where you can play with that customization a little bit. Again, not a lot of options, but you do have some things to play with. So let's say you chose this theme and you loved it, but you wanted it to be blue. There's your blue, and your font style, you have a few to choose from. And so you do have some things that you can kind of play with. You can change the image in the background if you want to find something from online or something that you have on your computer already. And so now we've just put our title in, and let's say we wanted to add some text. So we'll go over here to insert, and you'll notice you have all of these items that you can insert. And I'm going to start by clicking text box, and I can choose a different kinds of titling that I want. So title, heading, subheading. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, so I'm just going to call it heading. My stuff. Oh, it's kind of big. And I now want to put in another text box that says your stuff, and I'll keep it as normal text. And so you'll notice when I kind of hover over this text box, I have these two options. I could change the color background a little tiny bit. The blue is because that's the color scheme that I chose a few moments ago. And I could delete that text box by clicking here, this whole entire section. Now what's nice is when you click on these dots that are over here on the left hand side, you can click and drag and sort of move things just a little bit. So let's say I wanted it to be up there, I could move it there. Let's say I wanted these things to be side by side. There is that option. It's not obeying me right now, but you can play with the movement just a little bit. What I really love about the things here that we have within the sites is that you can easily insert things from your drive. The more recently used documents will be pulled up first, so I'm just going to click on that and click insert, and you will see that it appears right there as an embedded document. And you can, of course, go through and make things bigger and smaller by clicking on those little dots and holding and dragging. And if you want to change the background, you can do that. And so that's very, very quick intro into the things that you can insert. You'll notice that you can insert a lot of stuff. So if you wanted to add additional pages over here on the right, you also have this button that says pages, and you click on that, you add a page, give it a name, page 2, click on done. And I'm going to even add a page 3 for fun, page 3, done. And you'll notice that my page headings are appearing here across the top. That's simply because of the theme that I chose, but I could go over here to settings and change that if I wanted to. So I can move over here to the top or side navigation, and you'll see that things have changed just a little bit. And it looks like they're right here. In addition to that, I can also take these pages and click and drag so that they fall underneath one another, and I'm not able to do that right now for some reason because my thing doesn't like me. There we go. And you'll see that now my page 3 falls underneath my page 2. So very simple, super quick introduction. Here's your preview. Here's what my amazing website would look like. Wow, that's just lovely. That's what my audience would see. This is loading nice and slowly, but this is what my viewers would see on their side. So again, very quick, simple introduction. I'm finished viewing that. If you wanted to publish it, simple thing, you just click on publish, You need to give it the first time you publish an ending URL, and that's something that you customize and put in. I don't know if you can change it after you've selected it, so be selective. And then if you wanted to share your site and add some editors, this is where you would do that, and it looks exactly like what we're familiar with within Google Docs. So super quick intro, super cool stuff.